Creatives. Hello everyone, welcome back to Creatives Kitchen. And at first I must apologize for not posting videos regular. I'm just gonna make a simple dish today with just basically food, that when you run out of money and you run out of food and you don't have a lot of food ready. And secondly, I must apologize for not posting video. As you see, I show my face on my last video, and as you can see, the looks of my face now is totally different. I have a lighter complexion than this, but it's what I've been going through in my neighborhood. I know this is a cooking video, guys, but I would like to voice my voice and my cooking channel to let you know what moms with children been going through, and it's kept secret. This is my voice to voice my opinion of what I've been going through in my community. I've been discriminated, me and my children, in the community I'm living in. And I've been discriminated. So also my prescription that I supposed to get home delivery was reduced without my doctor reduce it. I cannot order my prescription on automated service. I have to phone call and I got what they decide to give me, not what the doctor or the nurse prescribed. I cannot use my date of birth anywhere I go. I try to book paid my bill at the home store on the automated. This is UK. I tried to pay my bills at the automated service, and I was a phone 44 times and I was blocked. I also tried to book an appointment online to see my GP for 2 weeks now. My date of birth is blocked. My telephone number has been changed from one provider to another. I cannot use my mobile phone to make important call. When I make calls that is important, I've been asking all my personal details over and over, even when you go through the security system and the automated service, and nothing happened. I've been turned out of my job. I was told to apply for my job. I was working with the agency and I was told to apply for the jobs with the company. So I had a permanent job. I had to do the application, pass the application for the job, and I was told to leave on the 3rd of April. Since then, I have not earned any money. I applied to get help. I have not earned anything. So everywhere I turn, my name and my date of birth won't let me through anything, even to book an appointment, a medical appointment. I'm unable to book a medical appointment. And this is the discrimination, what I'm going through in the neighborhood with my children that I'm living in. I had so many things happen in the neighborhood. As you can see, my skin, as I turn outside, I've get stuff sprayed on me. I've treated like I'm not a person in the neighborhood I'm living in. And I'm discriminated against my health. I cannot get my prescription, my home delivery prescription. I cannot order it by myself. I cannot go online. I cannot pay my bill automated by myself. When I phone up, they said, "Oh, we'll do it for you." And in the store, you cannot pay the bill through somebody. You had to go through the automated system to get the bill paid. So it take you to a payment option where you choose the amount and what you're paying, and also to listen to your what the balance you have on your bill. So you get like a option. You ask for an option to listen to what your balance is and what you need to pay. I can't do any of those. As soon as I put my date of birth in anything, it rejected. If I try to do anything online, it rejected. I can't even make a new Gmail. My email, when I send information out, the email's not going where it's supposed to go. This is what I've been going through in my neighborhood. And it's unacceptable. And this is what is going on secretly. What people does, they link with each other in companies. And these things to people. How many people has been going through what I'm going through? How many moms and how many children? My child is in school, and when I phoned the college, they said, "Oh, you got a phone with another number. You can't phone with this number." And they won't speak to me about my child in college. There's a lot more, but just for today, I'm giving you this. And how many moms and how many other people is going through what I'm going through at the moment. Look at my skin. You might don't see it, but if you look at my previous video and look at it now, you can tell the difference. That's when I got stuff pour onto. Sometimes stuff pour onto me, my skin go dark. It go blisters. I have more information and more picture can show you on these of what I've been going through. And I think this is unacceptable and it shouldn't be happening. And how many more innocent people is going through this. And I also stand up and watch people do things to me and I don't say anything. I just ignore them. I pretend as if I don't see them. I have never been upset with anyone. So I don't understand why they want me and my children out the neighborhood. It's discrimination. And I don't believe this should be going on. So I'm just voicing my opinion on this. I know it's a cooking channel, but sometimes you just got to take a chance in the option where you got to voice your opinion, because maybe a lot more people is going, a lot more moms and a lot more people is going through what I'm going through. It's not only me. Because if this can happen to me, I'm sorry for the other moms who cannot stand up and speak for themselves. And it's unfair. It's discrimination against my health and against my children and against where in the community I'm living. I can't, guys. I'm sorry I had to come on the channel with this, but I had to voice my opinion on the things I'm going through. And people got to know what's been happening to innocent people. How can your phone change from one provider to a next provider without you changing it? You can't use the phone to make any professional phone call. As soon as you reach to an option, it cut you off. It just disconnect you. My phone been sending horrible texts and I don't trouble people. I've been working. I've been harassed when I'm going to work, when I'm coming from work. It's so much. It's so much discrimination against me and my family. My son, my children are stressed. All of my children are going under stress. They don't have any peace. My young children, them, don't have any peace. There is more. But I just advise this. Try to book an appointment for 2 weeks. And as soon as I put my date of birth in, no. Everything I put my date of birth in, no. A gentleman, I phoned one of the business company. And he said to me, and she said, "Oh, I'll put you through." And she put me through this gentleman. And he asked me my date of birth. That was in June. And from then I can't do nothing. Literally nothing with my date of birth. Everything I have to go to people, word of mouth. So that means when I spoke to somebody, there's nothing in register to say, I'm here, I'm registered. It's only word of mouth. So they're trying to wipe me from the system. That's what they're trying to do. Thanks, guys, for listening to this. And I'll take you back to the cooking. So here is what, because I've been in my house from April, doesn't have a job, can't look a job. I tried to apply for a job and he said to me, he just returned and said, "Oh, you don't get the job," without calling me for an interview. So even when I'm trying to apply for a job, I cannot apply for a job. I cannot book an appointment. I cannot pay my bills. I cannot book a medical appointment. I can't get my medical prescription. Nothing. So this is what I've cooked while I was. It's a loss of what I had. Sometimes I cook food without. And I know you would not eat that type of food I cooked without meat and stuff. So I had to just cook something to put on the channel. So this is one of the food I cooked, third to last food I cooked while I was staying at home without food. And I stayed home without food for months. And this is, I could not shop. And this is what I cook. So this is what my grandma said when you run out of food. It called Ben Johnson Day, mean you run low on food. And this is what I cook, a simple beef stew. It's some simple beef stew. When you run out of food, you don't have anything to eat, and you run low. So here are the few slices of beef. You just put them in the butter, slice them very thin, and put them in the butter. And you're gonna let them fry for a little bit. Then you're gonna add all the other stuff to it. And so we're just gonna sprinkle some all-purpose seasoning on top of it, because it's not a lot. You don't wanna put too much seasoning down. So this is when you're living in your neighborhood and they don't believe you should live in the neighborhood, and you run low on food, you run low on everything. This is how to economize, by cutting down on things and use it less. So I run low on food and I cut down on what I had. So I had 2 slices of beef. You don't have to eat big meal. And I'm just cooking those and making a stew. Simple stew that is healthy also, not because you don't have food, but you can make stuff that is simple and easy to make. So what I did, I sliced the beef very thin, and you get some nutritious from the beef, and I have few other ingredients that I had. So as soon as this is done, what I do, I'm gonna mix some stock. So I don't have any beef stock, I have vegetable stock, so I will be mixing these stock and put them into the beef, and then I have the rest of the ingredients. So we had 1 cup of beef stock into the pan on top of the beef as the beef fries. So we cook the beef. As I said, I sliced them very thin. I mixed the beef stock in a cup of water and added to a cup of boiling water. Now we had 1 tin of bean. We're gonna add 1 tin of butter bean to it. So I'm gonna pour all that butter bean in there. In that, we're just gonna add some. So here we have some all-purpose seasoning. We're gonna add that. We have some garlic powder. We're gonna add that. And we had some mixed herb. We're gonna add some. So we had 1 teaspoonful of mixed herb, and we're just gonna mix that in. So you mix that in with the beef. And here we have some tomato. This tomato is the box tomato, so I had that in a little box. But this is all I have left, so just use it. So it's natural tomato, it's not tomato sauce. We had that in. We're just gonna scoop that out. That's about 2 tablespoonfuls of tomato, and you let that cook. So in that now we're gonna add we had some whole wheat flour dough. We're gonna make some small round dumpling and add to that. So now we had some whole wheat flour, make some tiny little dumplings. So we're gonna add these dumplings to the pan. Gonna mix that in. And here we add some okra. You add these okra, frozen okra. You can get these in Asda, so you can buy them frozen. So we're gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes before you add the okra in, because you don't want the okra to go too soft. I don't like when it goes too soft. So I'm gonna put the lid on like that. Now guys, this is our beef stew and it's now finished cooked. And as I said, I put the okra in and the beans, and it's now finished cooked, and this is what it looks like. This is when you run low on food, you can make some beef stew. So with beans and okra and just some simple seasoning that you have available. And here we go. This is it. It's all finished cooked with some whole wheat dumpling. So this is called, my great grandma called it the Ben Johnson Day. Don't know what she meant by that when I was younger, but she meant that when everything is run low and that's all you have, so you use what you got, you turn it together and make. She called it make fashion. So this is what I do today. I just make some beef stew in fashion. And you don't have to stay hungry when you run low on food. You can make some simple stuff and enjoy it. And it's healthy because I have okra, I have bean, and I have beef, and I have dumpling. What can get more healthier than that? So I hope you enjoy it. It's not a pretty look, but it's not about the prettiness. It's about the taste and the flavor and the health. So I hope you enjoy cooking this with me today, guys, and I hope you enjoy eating it. And I hope you like it. If you can't get the okra, you don't have to put the okra in it. It's optional. Enjoy. Thanks for cooking with me today. And this is when people are stopping you from earning, trying to stop you from earning, and don't want you to live in the neighborhood that you live in. This is what I'm going through at the moment, but I hold the faith and I hold my head up and I'm continue until the Lord up above set me free. Thanks for watching, and I see you in my next video soon. Enjoy this cooking it with me, guys. You know what? It looks so simple, but it's so simple and easy to cook and so delicious. This the dish of the Ben Johnson Day, when the food is run low. You don't have to stay hungry. Just make something and eat. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell me how you like this dish. See you in the next video, same time next week. Just let me know, how did you enjoy this simple. So guys, this is the video I send you the reminder. Enjoy. Bye for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe.